I have a problem. Some might say that my Clash Royale skills are fishy at best. So I decided that today I'm going to I'm going to show, I'm gonna make a fish play Clash Royale. Now I know what you're thinking. How can a fish play Clash Royale? It doesn't have a network connection, it doesn't have a phone or thumbs, but there's a simple solution to this, a very, very simple solution. Okay, so to start, we'll need some functionality to actually control what happens in the game. So things like moving the mouse to select cards, clicking start game, exiting out of the game once it's finished. Luckily for us though, I already did all of that the other week. Watch the video linked in the description for that. So all we have to do is add a gigabyte of RAM, and that should do the trick. Now here's where we are gonna get into the meat of the coding for this week, which is how do we determine which card the fish wants to select. I'm sure there's you know, a lot of ideas going through your head, and I promise you the one that I decided on is probably the easiest of whichever ideas are floating in your noodle. So don't get your expectations too high. Instead of going out and buying a fish or a fish tank, you know, things that I don't have money or space for, I'm instead going to go online and search for a live aquarium camera. And here is where we're going to need to have a little chat, a little chit chat here. I have a confession to make. I lied. Yep. I'm sorry, because we're not going to be using a single fish. We're going to be using an aquarium full of fish. Specifically, an aquarium full of fish at the California Academy of Sciences. So, if this doesn't work, it's their fault and not mine. To keep things simple, basically how this is going to work is we're going to take the camera feed of this live YouTube video that I found and split the screen into 4 quarters. Quartiles? Can I say quartiles? Is that the right word for that? Quartiles. From here we can determine which card to pick based on which section has the most fish in it at a given time. If you think about it, basically we're playing Clash Royale through a forced fish democracy. So, I bet you've never seen that before. Yep. So back to the code. We can use some computer vision to basically detect what things on the screen are fish and where they are. And from here, we can also go ahead and count up how many fish are in each section. And then from there, we can just go ahead and send the selection that the fish decided on to the Clash Royale code from my previous video on the matter. And then it'll work its magic. So yeah. So let's just go ahead and run a few tests on the computer vision and, you know, work a few bugs out. Okay, it isn't perfect. We're still missing, we're still not counting a few fish, and we're also definitely counting a few things that just aren't at all fish. But you know what? This is my video, and if you have a problem with it, you can get the and we are off. We're off to a pretty rough start here. We might actually just lose immediately. That is something. We'll run it again. We'll see if this time's a little bit better here. These fish suck at Clash Royale. There, now we're starting to get somewhere. We managed to actually defend correctly. I don't know, maybe the fish knows something that I don't. And it looks like we lost, so there's another loss in the books. It seems like the fish just don't have a concept of a strong defense, which honestly isn't too different from a lot of other players at this trophy level. So it could be it could work in our benefit, maybe. If we were to make a tier list about this, I think I would rank Clash Royale players at the bottom. Right above them is going to go the California Academy of Sciences Live Reef Lagoon Fish. And then right above the fish is going to go the random number generator. When it takes 5 seconds for these fish to, make up their goddamn minds, it gets placed down someplace that's just completely unusable, and we get situations like this where we just get obliterated instantly because the person we're playing against is an actual human being, I think. Okay, never mind, maybe. maybe not, I guess. I don't understand what Blaze Van 1998 strategy is here. I'm thinking I might give our fish a little boost, so a little bit of a helping hand here. So we'll come here now, and now every time this gets called, we will get 2 moves instead of just 1. And running the code. Oh shit, I f***ed it up. Running the code again. Now things are gonna get serious this time because we do, look at that, boom, double the trouble. Giving the fish a little helping hand because nobody told me this, but I guess I'm figuring out that fish are not good at Clash Royale. So now we're still not starting in a great position here. The California Academy of Sciences having a weak start, but you can still see that these fish are taking full advantage of the steroids that I injected them with secretly while the camera was turned off. I don't know, I think we need to get serious right now because this is the same guy. This is the same guy that I've played, I think, the last 3 games with, and he's about to lose. Blaze Van 1998, you just lost to the California Academy of Sciences Live Reef Lagoon Cam. This is the 3rd time I've played this guy today. It was definitely up for debate if Blaze Van 1998 is a real person or not. But this guy's definitely a real person. Oh my god, that was the fish. Holy shit. Do you see that? They're grouping together, bro. They're looking at us. I mean, if we can get a P.E.K.K.A drop on the left side. Nope. Okay, never mind. Rough day to be a fish at the California Academy of Sciences. Oh, it's Blaze Van again. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fish have beat Blaze Van 1998 before, and the fish can do it again. Tough position for the fish to be put in because now the fish are going to need to try and get something through on the right side. I mean, if we get a giant drop, if we get a giant drop, if we get a giant drop, if we got a giant drop, if we dropped a giant, you win this time, Blaze Van 1998. Wait, is that f***ing Blaze Van again? No f***ing shot. What? He's learning. He's learning. He's f***ing learning. Oh my god. I can't with this. Why do these fish suck? California Academy of Sciences? Where are you guys located? What's going on here? Oh, that's actually a really, really nice facility. Oh my god. That looks super cool. I've been the only one watching this, I think, for the past week. Every time I tune into this, it says 1 watching now, and it's always just me. This has 24 likes, and 1 of them is me. Actually, 2 of them might be me, because I'm pretty sure I liked it on my other account, too. Here's the thing. I was thinking, maybe it won't be as bad if we just keep getting queued against Blaze Van 1998, then maybe we can just farm him for some wins. It'll be a little entertaining, maybe I can do some editing and make it so that you don't realize that I'm just beating Blaze Van 1998 over and over again with a school of fish. But I think Blaze Van 1998 might actually be a real person and is capable of learning things because now we just can't beat him. Frankly, it is doing great. We're doing great. I think that's 1 win out of 10 games. How do I rate this solution? I'm gonna give this solution 4 4 Blaze Van 1998s out of 5. See you next week.